It's helped over 3 million people. The net of it is that I am taking her outside to potty area day and night. I have a brand new puppy, and in this video, I'm gonna talk about the 3 first things I'm focusing on to set her up for success. So let's just jump into this video right meow. If you're following me on Instagram or TikTok, you already know a little bit about this sweet, sweet girl and her really sad story. So I recently brought her in as our newest foster puppy through a dog rescue that I volunteer with. And they called me asking for help because she was found living her entire life in a cage. And she's only about 6 months old, probably has had very little human interaction. She was found covered in her own feces. But I don't want to focus on how rough she had it in her first 6 months, because honestly, that's her past. Going forward, it is my commitment, my duty, and my honor to help find her a forever home. But before I do that, I'm gonna have to work on her training. She's not potty trained, she's not fully crate trained, and she just has had really no interaction with humans. She's starting to trust me, but she's still extremely nervous, and I'm gonna have to work on rehabbing her back to health. She's definitely well underweight, but I wanted to talk about 3 of the first things we're doing for her as a new puppy in the home, because I know a lot of people bring new puppies home and they don't know where to start. So first things first, I started getting her comfortable being with and around her crate. There we go. The reason I love the Digs crate is it has this garage door style side opening to where she can kind of go in and out of it as she feels comfortable. What we do here is I'm feeding her, hand feeding her every single meal, and I'm making sure that she's coming to me, that I'm not just shoving it in her face. And the food that I'm feeding her right now is the farmer's dog. I wanted something that was very tasty because she wouldn't take food from me in the beginning. I mean, look at her body language right now. Very timid, very tight. I think her tail's tucked. So what I'm doing here is I'm really focusing on not reaching over her head in terms of affection, but rubbing her belly, letting her come to me, rewarding her just with calm, gentle praise. But she wouldn't really take food in the beginning. She didn't want to eat anything. So fortunately, I had purchased Farmer's Dog, which is like a cooked food. There's more of it about that link below. And with that, I was able to get her to eat from my hands. And so the reason I like hand feeding is, first off, I can control where I'm feeding her, which is in or around her crate, to start building that positive association. And by hand feeding, oh, she's at the lens. And by hand feeding, I'm building that trust and building that bond. So from me, she's getting something positive. And I also am trying to make this little area, this is in my living room, really safe and secure for her. So right here, I have a paw.com waterproof blanket. I have a ruggable rug in here that's waterproof. And then I have this paw bed. And this is really great because it has a water resistant cover on it. So if she does have an accident, I remove it right away and we're good to go. And what we're doing is we're just spending a lot of time around the crate. So she can start to learn that the crate is normal, the crate is happy. I just sit over here a lot. If I'm editing a TikTok video, I just sit in this little corner. What's been pretty incredible is that she loves dogs. So Bentley here, who's helped me foster 50 plus dogs, has really been instrumental in helping her come out of her shell. Just a few days ago, she wouldn't even walk on all 4s. I think that was the most telling thing when we first brought her into our home, is she would never walk. She would just kind of crawl. And I believe that to be a function of being nervous, of course, and also not really having an opportunity to walk a lot. She would live, breathe, eat, go to the bathroom in her cage that she was living in. Look at her be so playful with Bentley. She's so stinking sweet. The way that I'm potty training her is the same that I would potty train any puppy, even if they came from a positive background. Hi, because she does not have experience being inside of a home. So everything here is new to her. I'll talk about my full process of 1-step potty training at the end of this video. It's helped over 3 million people, so stay tuned for that. But the net of it is that I am taking her outside to potty area day and night because she's 6 months old, about every 1 to 2 hours. I'm also taking her out within 15 to 30 minutes every time she has a play session with the boys, after she drinks water, and after mealtime. And what this is doing is this is not allowing her to have a ton of opportunity to go potty indoors. Do I feel like I'm going outside all the time, day and night? Absolutely. Am I waking up in the middle of the night to take her out so that she's not going potty in her kennel? Absolutely. And what I'm doing is I'm sleeping on the couch behind here with her, so that she feels my presence nearby and she doesn't have this sense of feeling super lonely. When I first bring a new dog home, whether they're a puppy or a new foster dog, I keep their world small. I canceled all of my plans. We had travel plans. I scaled back my work quite a bit, which is a lot because I'm a one-woman show. This is what I do full time. But I scaled this back a lot and rearranged my schedule so that I could, oh, he's a little bark, so that I could stay home, stay calm, and really focus on helping her to feel comfortable and confident in her new environment, because those first few days can be really traumatizing, really scary for a new dog. And of course, I'm going to be documenting her journey on my TikTok and Instagram and Facebook at RachelFusaro, giving daily updates for anybody who's interested to follow her. Please click the subscribe button on this video because I am going to do my best to show her progression as she gets rehabilitated, both on a training side and a health side. She's covered in mats right now, but I'm not gonna work on getting that resolved until she gets a little bit more comfortable with me, because again, I wanna take things really slow so that when she is, look at her, yes, good girl. Anytime she goes around her crate and near it, I'm rewarding her, good girl, hi, so that she starts to make a positive association with that. Now, let's talk more in depth about how I potty train puppies. That has helped millions. Click the video right here, or if you want to learn more about the food that I'm feeding her, click the food here and the link here, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Goodbye.